Is homework time a daily battle in your house? Does it feel like no matter what you do, your child gets distracted, melts down, or simply refuses to start? Now, you're not alone. For kids with ADHD, homework can feel overwhelming, frustrating, and impossible to get through. But the problem is not laziness. It's about how their brain processes task, motivation, and focus. And today, in our next video in the series to help kids with ADHD, I'll share 5 science-backed strategies to help make homework time less stressful for you and your child. Hi, I'm Madam Han, and I help parents navigate the challenges of raising independent, responsible kids without constant power struggles. As an ex-primary school teacher, having worked with countless children with ADHD, I know firsthand that traditional approaches do not work for ADHD brains. A 9-year-old child that I had worked with had a hard time with homework at the start of the year. He would shout at his parents and refuse to do any work. But after just 3 weeks of working together with me, he could now complete his homework on his own. Some days he still needs help, but he no longer fights against doing it. You see, the secret is not forcing your child to focus. It's about creating a system that works with their brains, not against it. Today, I'm going to share this 5-step system with you to reduce stress and help your child complete homework easily. Strategy 1. Start with a movement break to unlock focus. Why, you may ask? ADHD kids often struggle with mental transitions shifting from school mode to homework mode at home. Expecting them to sit down and immediately focus is like expecting a car to go 90 kilometers per hour without first starting the engine. How to do it, you may ask? Encourage 5 to 10 minutes of physical activity before starting homework. Jumping jacks, stretching, or even running outside can help to wake up the brain. We could also get them to try heavy work activities like pushing against a wall, carrying groceries, for example, to release excess energy and to improve focus. We could let them choose. Do you want to take a walk or do you want to do 10 jumps before we start? A pro tip: avoid screen time during this break. It makes the transition harder, not easier. When I taught in classroom settings, movement breaks always worked wonders for children. They don't crave it, they need it. Dr. Ratey, author of Spark, the revolutionary new science of exercise and the brain, explains that physical movement increases dopamine levels, helping kids with ADHD focus better. Strategy number 2. Use a body double. Now, many kids with ADHD, they struggle with solo work. They focus better when somebody is nearby, even if that person is not helping directly. This is called the body double technique. How to do it, you may ask? Sit near your child while they work. You could be working on your own quiet task like replying emails or reading a book. Have an older sibling, a friend, or a tutor be a homework buddy to help to keep your child on track. For online work, we could try co-working Zoom calls where they study while a friend or a family member is beside them also working. Pro tip: a stuffed animal, a study buddy, can work for younger kids who need a comforting presence. You see, a 12-year-old male client of mine whom I have worked with shared that having a stuffed animal as his study buddy helps him to focus better. Now, who says only stuffed animals are for young girls? Studies have shown that ADHD students perform better on tasks when they worked alongside somebody else, even when there is no interaction. Strategy number 3. Use a timer and small work segments. Why, you may ask? Kids with ADHD, they struggle with time perception. 30 minutes of homework can feel like forever to them. Breaking it into small chunks makes it more manageable for them. How do we do it? We could try the Pomodoro technique. 10 to 15 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break. We could use a visual timer so that they can see the time passing. We could say something like, let's see how much we can do in 10 minutes. After that, we'll take a quick break. Pro tip: if your child resists starting, we could say, just do 5 minutes. If you want to stop after that, you can. They usually keep going. Now, research has shown that kids with ADHD focus better when work is broken into timed segments rather than long, unstructured periods. Strategy number 4. Make homework active instead of passive. You see, brains with ADHD learn by doing, not just sitting and staring. We could make homework interactive, which will help improve engagement and retention. So instead of silent reading, we could get our child to read out aloud. Let them write answers on a whiteboard instead of just paper. We could use manipulative like Lego or coins to make problem solving more hands-on. Pro tip: try homework sprints. Set a timer and see how much they could write before the timer goes off. A study from Harvard Education Review found that kinesthetic learning improves retention and focus in students with ADHD. Strategy number 5. End with a positive ritual. You see, homework battles can create negative associations, but ending on a positive note builds motivation for the next day. How do we do it? We could celebrate small wins. You finish your worksheet, high five. Let them rate their focus level 1 to 5 to build self-awareness. Have a fun post-homework activity, for example, a game, drawing, or a snack. Keep homework praise separate from rewards. Focus on the efforts, not just outcomes. Dr. Carol Dweck's mindset theory found that praising effort, not just results, builds long-term motivation in children. Which one of these strategies do you think would work best for your child? Comment below. I'd love to hear what has helped in your home. If you found this video helpful, share it with one other parent whom you feel may need this. And if you want more ADHD-friendly parenting strategies, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.